This is supposed to be the end of the career gold watch, big boom bag, right?
Sure.
But it happened to be like, hey, you know what? We also have this. Do you want it? And we're like, this is
the Handbag Husband.
the Handbag Husband. Yay!
Oh, my big. You're strong.
All right, so today we are here on our little hiatus to Julian, California, where they are known for their apple pie.
1, 2, 1, 2.
One, two. Mine's the one with the caramel. And almost as sweet as this apple pie with caramel is going to be our next in our bag collection reveal, which is the Big Boom bag. It is the biggest of boom bags that changed our perspective. It changed our spending habits, and it changed, or maybe even like fortified our fervor for the Hermèscapades. And this bag was such a life changer. It was just, oh, and it's so beautiful. When you all see it, oh my gosh, you will fully understand how we went full bore Hermèscapades. But also, if you have not, and hopefully you have, if you made it this far, check out our first bag reveal, the genesis of the Hermèscapades, which was Tokyo Kelly. And that was such, we were so amazed at that one, but this one took it to a whole nother level. But check that one out, check this one out. And also if you're watching down the road, check out our future ones as well, because those are going to be amazing too. Now,
Because we're going to do bag collections once a month.
yes,
Every
we're
month.
going to have the bag collection every single month.
Until we run out.
Until we run out.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite some time to kind of show the entirety of our bag collection and for you all to kind of see how we progress chronologically and how our collection kind of manifested itself. Now, of course, if you like these videos, if you like the Hermes conversation, if you like the Hermes milieu, and if you like the bag candy,
Or the apple pie.
the apple pie. This is the bag candy video. I mean, this is truly a bag candy video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help our channel grow. And of course, we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
But also because it means you get notified when our newest long videos come out, when our newest short videos come out, and everything we have on the socials, on Instagram and on YouTube. We have new, great Hermes content coming out every single week. All right, let's see this big, beautiful, big boom bag. Is cool. All right, so let's take you back, wavy lines, to 2021. Because as a recap, in 2019, we started with Tokyo Kelly,
yeah.
and that was
Summer
our first
2019.
yes, bag collection reveal. And go check out that video if you have not, because we were so excited at the time. And it was just dumb luck. And this one was a little bit more of us feeling out where we are and how Hermes works and just feeling out how the whole process works. And I think realistically, this one was a big one because it was, we were in our lives, we were doing better. We're 2 years farther in. It was after the world had been pretty crazy for a while. And in fact, we would show our US passport, and especially in Italy, they would be like, oh, we haven't seen any Americans for a year or so. You know, it was the first time they'd seen Americans for quite some time. So we were very lucky, we were very fortuitous, and we were a little brave, if I may pat myself on the shoulder, to be venturing out in the wild at that time. And the trip we had planned was go all through Italy. So we started in Napoli.
Napoli, and then Florence, and then Rome.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so in that process, we started in Napoli, and we had gone to a very nice watch store, hoping to get as lucky as we had gotten in Tokyo for the Handbag Husband before I saw the value and the beauty of getting my own bag. But we went to a watch store, a very nice watch store, very close to the Hermes in Napoli, which is a tiny store. And we had a great conversation with the lady and said, hey, you know what, we got to go because we have to go to the Hermes store. We're on a tight schedule, et cetera, et cetera. And she's like, you know what, you guys seem really cool. Take my business card. I know somebody at the Hermes boutique there. Write down her information, what the card says, like these people are cool people, so help them out, basically. And we take it to them. And as a result, the manager there,
No. So the manager, the person that she referred us to was not there at that time.
Oh, yes.
But it was another gentleman, another SA.
Yeah.
We just showed. He was like, oh, she's not here today.
Yeah. And this is kind of a sign of how Italians do business, I guess, really.
Yeah.
You know, But it's also a good show of relationship building in all avenues is super important, and you don't know where they cross over.
So, and these sections, please refer to the video. It was the quarterback.
But wait, let's say what happened and then.
No, we got off our bag.
Yes, because we had the card.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the story. So we take the card to the guy. The guy's like, let me show you the bag. And he offers us a mini Kelly.
Yes.
A mini Kelly. And in 2021, it wasn't a big deal. No one was like, oh, mini Kelly.
I was looking for a Kelly 28.
Yes.
I remember I was asking for a Kelly 28, yeah.
And we flat out were like, no. Who wants this? Mini Kellys.
It was blue.
Yeah, so
with
nice.
With the Ipsum blue.
Yeah.
Palladium hardware.
And I swear we have a picture of it
No,
somewhere.
we did not. We just like, meh.
Maybe I remember it so vividly in my mind at the time.
Yeah, but no, it was a mini Kelly.
Okay, so that's that. And again, we had that maybe kind of boldness from Tokyo. We're like, oh, we'll get other offers.
Yes, because
right?
Tokyo,
so
we walk in and then walk out. We didn't no pre-spend, nothing.
Yeah. And same with this one.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, as long as you're cool with people will be cool with you.
Yeah.
That was the feeling. We were certain that we would get offered something.
Yeah, and then we basically wrote down information, like my phone number, what we were looking for. I think I said like Kelly 2832, I think.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I wrote down a 35 or not. But like on a piece of paper,
Yeah.
It's just handed. No calls back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we left Napoli to Florence.
Yeah.
And go on our day.
So, we move on to Florence, and we
made an appointment.
We made an appointment at
the
first appointment that we've ever been to the boutique in Florence.
Yes.
The old boutique in Florence now.
Yes.
And we made an appointment, and we had everything set up, and we got all ready. We went out there, we went to the appointment, and they were still not letting people in unless you had an appointment, essentially, at the time.
I think it's just more of like,
why were we outside the door, like talking to them through the door?
Because you need to know, like they let people in some certain, there's like rules. And it's not just appointment only, but it's more of like some certain amount. They need to match like the SA with it, like right away, that kind of thing. Like, what do you want? I mean, it's still kind of same protocol these days, but it's like amount of people that let in to the store. Yeah. So we haven't, we got an email confirmation, right? So we show the email to the, not the bodyguard. What is it called? The man, the doorman, and then the doorman's kind of like confused, and then
because they didn't have us.
They didn't have
the appointment.
Yeah, I feel like back then there was no quote unquote appointment.
Yeah.
I feel like there was no appointment system set.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. And then there was some confusion. The manager came out, and the manager was like, I don't know, like who said this? And like, nobody knows. This is not, and the email doesn't even look like an Hermes official, like, you have like a, what's that called? Like the signature line, like Hermes, like there's nothing.
Like the strutting horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the manager eventually paired us with an essay.
Yeah.
And then we kind of look around. We were like, oh, do you have any quarterback? We're looking for like Birkin or Kelly. And then that day, it's like, we don't have anything. And we just like, okay, we didn't buy anything. It's okay, then give me a call if you have anything. We just like, okay, and we were like, okay, bye.
And this was, this was the first no. Yes. I think really the first no we've ever gotten from Hermes. Yes. So we were like, oh, they say no? How do they say no?
It was a little bit disappointing because there was like, we got an appointment. There's like a confusion of like no appointment, no appointments kind of thing.
That's also sort of like the upside. These are the two upsides and downsides of doing Hermes in Italy, right? Yeah. The upside is, hey, you're cool. Go talk to my friend, right? Yeah. And he'll hook you up. The other side is, I don't know what's going on and no one told me anything.
It is better now. It's gotten way better.
It has gotten better, but it's still some of that. I think culturally it's in there.
Sure, but I'm saying like right now, these days, it's way better.
Yes, it is better.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our first no, and we were like, okay, maybe the rumors on the internet are true that they don't say yes to everybody.
Yeah.
Right? That's because it was contrary to our experience.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, you can't park here. Oh, you can't park here. This is not a road. Maybe it is a road. So we went about our day and we moved back. We moved to Rome after that.
Yeah, so we're
point.
done with Florence.
Yeah.
We didn't get any back, so we moved to Florence.
Mm-hmm.
Moved from Florence to Rome, and then 2 days later,
Mm-hmm.
after we moved from Florence to Rome, I got a call on my cell phone saying Italy.
Plus 3-3, right?
Yeah, plus 3-3. We were like in the living room, and then I was like, "What's going on? Like, you talk today."
Yes.
I basically hand you the phone.
Yeah.
And then you remember that?
Yeah, they said that our car warranty was late. Yeah. Oh, yes, so I do remember that, and she's like, oh, I have something very special
She
for
used
you.
the word very special.
Very special. And of
Yeah.
course, at the time, I'm like, what does that even mean? What is very special? All right, cool. Right, like very special. Of course, we asked for more specifics.
Yeah. And she told us, and we were like, ooh, wow. Like, and then, because we know that we're probably going to have, okay, in my head, it's like, okay, I have to book the train ticket. It gets to be day trip because we were in Rome.
It was unplanned trip for sure because we went there,
yeah.
we came back. We're going to be in town for quite a little bit of time.
That's what we told
Just
them.
let us know.
Yeah.
Just let us know. I don't care. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how to get
Yes.
back to Florence.
And then we know the spec. We kind of like wing, you and I,
Yeah.
during the whole call. Like,
Yeah.
we're probably going to get it.
We got a little giddy.
Yeah,
You're a
and
little
then we decided to ask, hey, how much?
Well, yeah, that's where the rubber meets the road, as
Right.
it said.
So we
right?
as you asked, like, how much, and then
Yeah.
she told us the price, and we said, okay, we're gonna do it.
But that's where the deliberation also. That's where the puckering happens because you see the price on this bag specifically, and it's a lot. Like, yes, life was better for us at the moment. Life is better for us now, but you see the numbers and the letters and the zeros and the commas, and things start to get real quick, right? And you start
Yeah.
realizing like how do we spin all these plates? But I think because where we were at, we had gotten the Tokyo Kelly, which was in Togo. We saw this as an opportunity to get something exotic. And if you want exotic and you want to be exotic, gotta pay the exotic price. That's just, I don't know how else to do about it.
But it's more of like,
Yeah.
we were like, oh, you don't have anything for us? Call me. Like,
Yeah.
Call me later. Like, call me. Like, it's
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
you don't have anything.
Yeah.
We didn't buy any single item on
That's
the first
true, huh?
visit. Like, nothing. We just like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't have anything? Like, no quarterback, no nothing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, just call me when you have something. And like, looking back, I'm like, the audacity.
Yeah. I wouldn't have sold anything to myself. I'd be like, no, get out of here. This guy's a jerk.
There was like,
What a
you
douchebag.
didn't even buy anything. They're like, oh, just call me when you have
Like
something.
that. Yeah,
Looking
but,
back, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
what? Like, why?
Now, to be fair, Hermes was in a different spot at that time,
For sure,
as far
for
as
sure.
like a buyer's market kind of
For
thing,
sure,
seller's
for
market,
sure.
whatever.
But
so
still.
there was some, a difference in that as opposed to where it is now. But I think that it was pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
We were pretty
Just call
brazen
me.
at that
Just
point.
call
Yeah.
me, yeah.
I guess also now in hindsight, after going to Hong Kong and after as many bag offers and declines and acceptances that we had, it sort of kind of made sense why
sense.
they offered this bag to us.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. It almost was a blow off. I think they offered to us in many ways because they thought that we wouldn't take it.
Why? And why?
Just because
why
it's
did
so
she call us,
expensive,
though?
right? But it's just to be like, to maybe kind of smooth over some of that
Appointment
messy
thingy.
appointmentness
Yeah.
because it was not a good look at the time.
Because the
Yeah.
manager also came out.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I could see that. Yeah,
and it's
I
sort of
could
a
see
win-win situation for the manager. She's like, hey, look, here's a great bag
Yeah.
that's super duper expensive, and if I get done of it, great. Our,
Yeah.
our monthly numbers look great.
Yeah.
And then if they turn it down, at least I did something nice. They said no, that's up to them, but
Yeah.
at least we smooth it over.
I think so,
Right? I
yeah.
think it is. So we get to the point where we know what the bag is, we know how to get there, or well, you have to plan how to get there and get back, and then we know what the price is.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what brings us to the point where we are now at the boutique in Florence.
Okay.
The car.
The car. No. Let's go. Let's go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Get some snacky snack.
Use them on boxes. All right, so let's get to the bag first. Then we'll do more talking. Bag, talking. I know it's what everyone wants to see. Here we go, nicely. This one, like I whisper around. I'm very careful because, I mean, it's so valuable to us.
Because the wife will yell at you.
Oh, the wife will. Yes. Understandably. Look at that. Yeah. It's a good size.
You want to take that
Yeah,
away?
you want to grab that. Just give it a little more workspace. And, are you ready? Are you ready? All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at it. Da 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 da. Oh, get it nicely.
It looks so small.
Voila. It does look smaller in retrospect now, but this is a Birkin 30 Niloticus in the shiny leather.
Yeah,
Shiny. It
Who's
was
shiny?
shiny.
Nor?
Polished. I don't know what
Shiny.
the word for this. Shiny, with gold hardware, and I think one detail I never noticed before is if you take a look at it, look at the small scales on the strap ends, right? See how they tapered that? That looks awesome. It almost looks lizardy. I guess it's
They
crocodile.
are
I mean, they
lizard.
are lizards, but the little tiny scales, I think that looks great. But so this is our Birkin croc, and
And you say you're not JB anymore.
I'm just awestruck, as I think what it is. It's stealing my words, the
Yeah,
beauty of this
yeah.
bag. And
Our bags, the second bag,
this is our second bag. And let's talk a little bit about it, right? First of all,
is pretty.
it's very pretty. It is
But
truly
I know-
awe-striking.
I know some people hate the scale, like the
Or the shininess
the
too,
shiny, and then the exotic.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love this bag.
Also the sort of daintiness, or what's the word for it? It's the fragility, the fragileness.
To me, which it doesn't
it.
make any sense.
And we didn't know.
No, crocodile skin is tough.
Well, yeah.
They live in the water.
Yeah.
Now I have a bag that cannot really get into water. Like
Yeah.
it cannot get like a spot water. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? It's crocodile that lives in
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
The amphibian.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But
So I think that one, it is awestruck. Two, we didn't know any of that. We didn't know any of that at the time. We had not thought about it. We had never researched it. I think that initially we'd always thought that the idea of an exotic bag was sort of out of our league. And realistically at the time,
it was a
it was a big jump.
Yeah, big decision. Yeah.
So when she brought this out and you saw it in person, so it's one thing to hear about it. And she
Yeah.
did not send us any photos of it.
Correct.
We just got the price and a description of it.
Yeah.
When she brought it out, what did you think? Why did you say, oh, you know what? This one, come hella high water, we're taking this bag.
I feel like part of me was like, it's almost at the end of the trip, and I know that I'm not gonna get anything else.
I think that's something that's very
part of
interesting.
it,
Yeah,
part-
we find
part of
that,
it.
right? We find that where we are in the trip and how
Yeah.
many offers we've gotten starts to really affect our decision
I think
matrix.
so.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like we got a Kelly, the Tokyo Kelly, a Kelly already. I don't have
Yeah.
any Birkin. I want a Birkin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, you know what? You and I talk about it. Like, can we buy this bag? And we say, oh yeah, we can. So we decided to.
Well, I think that also brings to the next point is that this bag brought us to a point in our Hermèscapade that had moved, what is it called? The Overton window, right? It had moved our idea of how much we are willing to spend on a bag by multiple generations, right? I think that if they had not offered this bag and we were requesting it, we would have had multiple bags before we would have requested this one.
I think so too. I
Right?
think so too.
We probably would have had a normal Birkin. Well, I mean, that's obvious. You got the Kelly, you probably would have requested a normal Birkin.
Correct.
Right? Normal Birkin, Togo,
Yes.
Clemens, whatever, Epsom, whatever, normal kind of,
Yeah.
probably gold on gold, to be honest, kind of bag. And then you might have asked for something mini, and then you might have asked for the
route-
The
the
route
route,
would have
yeah.
been way
Yeah.
more roundabout than.
Correct.
But bam, this is supposed to be the end of the career gold watch, big boom bag, right?
Sure.
But it happened to be like, hey, you know what? We also have this. Do you want it? And we're like, okay, I guess we'll go back and review all the other stuff, the prerequisites before we get to it later.
Yeah.
And you'll see that as we go through our
And my thoughts
bag
in
reveal
my head, it's like,
collection.
if we were to take the Mani Kelly from Napoli, they probably wouldn't have offered us this bag. See what I'm saying?
We wouldn't have accepted the offer for this bag.
Correct.
We definitely wouldn't have accepted the offer for this bag.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I had never considered
because
that.
they're gonna check our account, you know. But at that time, we didn't have the account before this bag was offered. Before we bought this bag.
No, but I'm saying us personally as well.
Oh,
if we had gotten the Mani Kelly, we'd be like, well, that's a nice bag, but for the cost,
yes,
at the time, we would have. Now, to be fair, talking about cost, which is not our primary consideration, but it is peripheral consideration. You know, I think this was a good choice financially as well.
I don't know
for
good.
us.
I don't know good, but it's just like I don't want to say it's good.
There's better choices for sure.
Better.
We should have bought crypto. We should have bought.
Correct.
We should have bought Bitcoin instead. But
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was around a similar price, right? At the time, it was around
maybe.
a similar price. So yeah, that would have been a better investment. But one, Bitcoin's not beautiful, depending on who you ask. Two, you can't wear it. And three, again, I think this is what solidified our Hermèscapade-ness.
Like, we're taking this seriously.
We're so deep into this at point, we're already pot committed. We kind of need to fill in the space between Tokyo Kelly and the Birkin crop.
Which is kind of difficult.
It is difficult. It is getting more difficult.
Because like the gap from, if you think from for the first bag, right, Tokyo Kelly, a regular Kelly 35, you know, like a regular bag. And now you have, in another spectrum, a Birkin in exotic.
Yes. It's like, hey, you learned your pluses and minuses, you learned addition, subtraction, let's talk about calculus. And you're like,
no thank you.
Can we do long division first?
Yeah.
Let's see. If I eat shit, we'll know. Is it?
What pie are you getting?
Crumble with cheese. No, normal traditional with cheese on that. If we can get it. So that is kind of what brought us to this point. In hindsight, what do you think?
I like this bag.
Yes. Yes.
And
would you have got it at this point right now, if you could talk to your other self in 2021?
Yeah.
What would you tell them to make the same decision?
I think so for this one.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree. I think having this, I honestly think having this bag in our collection gave us some sort of weird confidence, right? Like, I've been to the mountain, right? Yeah. Now we can look at the other mundane.
And every time we talk to other SAs, when we like do like the first visit, and we were like, we have this bag, and it's almost create a credibility. You see what I'm saying? Like many times.
I think that is a super good point. A very, very super good point. Is I think that one thing that it does is that it allows us to engage our SAs and give them a perspective about where we are at. Right? You say, look, we got offered this bag and we picked this one up before, so we want to kind of fill in the rest of the bags. They know that our kind of perspective on handbags is between Tokyo Kelly and Birkin Croc. Yeah. So if they have options between Tokyo Kelly and Birkin Croc, they can see that. And I think oftentimes they do that, especially in Italy. Yeah. Especially in Italy. They're like, oh, here's an exotic other bag. Yeah. Right? And that has happened multiple times. In Italy, my suspicion is because they see that on our record. But even here, when we talk to about it, they know that we're serious Hermes consumers. We're like, hey, look, we're willing to participate in a real way in Hermes because it fits with what we want and how we like all this stuff.
To be frank, like, not everyone wants exotic.
No.
People want just a simple bag, like a simple, like they can use it every day, you know. Yeah. But this is not, like, to me, some people might use it every day. They don't care, like with exotic, but I do care. Yeah. Like, so something like this, it's not everyday bag for me, probably more, for a lot of people too.
So I mean, in all reality, for you specifically, the pristineness and the way that you handle these bags with such care is the same way you handle the bags that they come in. Right?
Yeah.
The Hermes like orange bags, all of them are perfect, no wrinkles, 90-degree angles, nice, flat, folded, and ready to go if we ever need to use them again.
Yeah.
So it's just part of your personality. Now my life is
but my point is, this bag probably not highly requested. That's my exact point. That's my exact point. So,
in our hindsight, after all these years, we're like, oh, this bag was probably someone ordered it or got left over, or was in the boutique.
Yeah.
You know, it's after a real serious lull, realistically, when we're talking about timelines.
Yeah.
And basically they were like, well, like we said before, this is a bag that we can offer, and if they take it, they do. If they don't, they don't. But not many people are coming in that budget range.
But I mean, obviously, because it's black, it's very for me to consume, to consume basically. If it were to be like purple, like bright purple, I'm probably like, nah, this is not
like
fun.
the one we saw in Seb with the purple diamonds,
but
and the ostrich?
Not the diamonds, but you see what I'm saying, right? So it's something that's like plain enough.
It was Croc,
Yeah, that was Croc,
yeah.
So
Dang, that was bust down.
So this is a Birkin 30 Croc Nauticus, gold hardware, and shiny. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Because someone might need that section. Yeah.
Never know.
Yes.
You never know.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So final thoughts on this one.
I don't think I need another Croc Birkin. I might get maybe.
Let me write this down first of all.
No. I don't think I need another Croc Birkin. But I might get. I would not say no to the idea of ostrich.
I like ostrich.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You say thoughts. So this bag, I think this is the only Birkin Croc that I'm gonna get. Period.
So for this one little section of our bag collection,
dude, there's so many. So like Birkin, you can get the Cellier version. You can get like the matte version.
No, but I'm just saying for one little section of this collection, this is your bag Nirvana.
Correct. Yeah. The Croc Birkin, done.
Yeah.
The size, perfect. You know. Like,
mission accomplished.
Yes. For this section, this is it. I don't need, because it's black and gold hardware. What else can you ask for, right?
Yeah. Would you say the same for the Kelly Croc and say, hey, like, I don't need any more Kelly exotics? Or that's a whole different thing we can talk about.
So Kelly exotic, rephrase. Kelly Croc, the color that I absolutely want is gold.
Oh, like the brown in the exotic?
the gold on gold.
Yeah.
Kelly matte.
Yeah.
Matte.
Yeah.
That's the color that if we in the far future we get offer, I probably would take that one. That would be. But I'm satisfied with the Kelly exotic.
Because we saw that one come up in a bag candy, I think, right?
Correct.
We saw, and I recall there's a comment that's like, this one haunts me in my dreams.
It's very pretty. So that's probably another one if I were to get another one. But I can wait on that one. I'm not in a hurry. It will not be on my wish list anytime soon.
Yeah.
So.
But as it often happens, if we stumble into it,
sometimes just like, I don't want this. Like, no, don't offer it to me. I don't want this.
Please,
do not.
Please don't offer it. It's gonna be.
Yeah. But no, it's not. I don't have any exotic in any of my wish lists, so I don't anticipate getting. And the color is really highly requested.
Yeah.
Like gold on gold, Croc matte. Like those are really like that combo is really pretty.
I guess the other thing about this one is it kind of set us back financially from other bags. Our bag budget.
Yeah, for sure.
This one sucked up a lot of our bag budget at the time.
Yes.
Which, had we been offered other bags at the time, we might have been like, had to think twice about it.
But this bag, no pre-spent.
That's right. And first time we've ever been to this boutique.
Correct. So let's recap. Tokyo Kelly, that one, we didn't buy anything, just the bag. We walked in and walked out with just one bag.
Yeah.
Didn't buy any shenanigan, no shenanigan, no tweeting, no nothing. Just bought the bag.
So one for one at that point.
One for one. This one, we remember we said, "Oh, call me if you have something."
Yes.
We went in, got offered this bag, this Birkin.
Yeah.
Walked out. I got 2 Twillies and 1 constant wallet, and then that's it. So, but I bought those after we got offered the bag already.
Yeah.
So basically, no pre-spend.
Yes.
Tokyo, no pre-spend. Yeah, no pre-spend. This one also not pre-spent.
Yes. And also if we throw Napoli, so that's 2 for 2, but also if we throw Napoli in there, it's 3 for 3 at this point.
Correct, but 3 for 2?
I
guess 3 offer.
We got 3 offers.
Offer, yes.
Yeah, we got 3 offers and
yes.
3 attempts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Taking it, that's up to us, but 3 for 3. So at this point, you know, it's easy for us. It was easy for us at the time to be like,
it's easy.
Who says no?
Yeah.
Who says no to this? So what do you mean easy? Just go out and
why
ask.
Why do people struggle
getting
back?
Why is there so much stress? Yeah.
Right? Like we kind of perplexed a little bit. Like why people say it's difficult to get bags and this is not our experiences.
But as we move into the next bag reveal,
yes, the third collection,
we come to the realization of why people are frustrated.
Yes.
And why the process is difficult and how sometimes there can be droughts in your bag goals. We'll talk about that in the next one because this was a high point, but you can't always just stay as high. It turns out you don't stay as high, right? There's going to be ups and downs.
Oh, and it's going to humble you down. They're going to humble you.
Absolutely. You'll have to check that one out when that one comes out, or if it's already come out.
Next month.
Check it out. Next month, yes.
Remember we do the bag collection every single month until we run out of the bags. Yeah. So it's going to be a while, but just follow us on the bag collection.
Or if it's already later out, if we're already in the future, sometime in the future, watch it right now. Watch right after this one. You'll like it.
Oh, my big. You're strong.
Hopefully IKEA is known for this.
Got some wood. All right, let's go.
Oh, we got some stuff.
Unboxing.
All right, so that is our bag collection reveal number 2. Utah.
Big boom.
The big boom.
The big bag. The big bag.
Boom. The big bag boom. Big boom bag. The Birkin croc from Florence. And again, life-saving, life-changing for us in many, many ways. But I'd love to hear, first of all, if you've ever had a similar experience, right? Have you ever been offered a bag and maybe you took it, maybe you didn't, and it kind of changed the trajectory of your Hermèscapade?
And do I have any twin sister?
Oh, twinsies!
Do we have? If anyone, does anyone have the exact same bag?
I mean, you definitely got some cousins. I've seen some twin cousins out there, for sure. Yeah, and, second cousins, twice removed.
But do you have any twins with this bag?
But yes, so that's that one. We got more coming up, and I'd love to hear any thoughts that you have on that, the process of the bag, or kind of how your Hermèscapades go. Did you have?
Or just say you fool didn't take the mini Kelly.
we should have taken the mini Kelly. It would have changed everything.
Sure.
And it would have been
way cheaper. It would have been way cheaper.
But if you like all that, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help our channel grow. And of course, we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. But also because it means you get notified when our newest long videos come out, when our newest short videos come out, and all the things we have on the socials, on Instagram and on YouTube, because we have new, great Hermes content that is coming out every single week. So with that, after an emotional reliving of this bag, I think I need a nap after this. Thank you and goodbye.